Let's go. Locked in, back, ready for NFL. Finally, man. It just feels good to be back now at this point in the summer where training camp's well underway. I mean, it's August. We're past the Hall of Fame game, and it's like football's basically here, even though we still have a couple weeks, I guess, till or a few weeks, I should say, until preseason's over and we actually start the regular season. But in the meantime, we do have a lot to talk about. I know we have our big fantasy draft this week, so we're going to be touching on fantasy. We're going to talk training camp, NFL. Jace, how you feeling, man? I don't know if you want to flex the ring or anything, but how's it been going?
This is what's coming for fantasy this year. Get another ring, a 1-year one. We're back. I'm feeling great, man. I'm ready for the draft on Thursday. I'm just ready for football, man. It's been like a dead period, just been stuck watching my Phillies, I guess, play baseball. But yeah, man, I'm ready. Well, I will give a shout out to LSU. As you guys know, I'm a huge LSU fan. We won the College World Series for baseball, so I haven't been completely bored since NBA wrapped up. So it's been good. I'm ready for this though. I'm ready to get back, laying down some picks for the NFL year and get back into motion. What about you,
Yes,
Simi?
sir. Simi, what's up?
Yeah, back boys. Coming off Jay's wedding a couple weeks ago, and definitely bored of all this baseball. So very glad that football is back. And yeah, we got a fantasy draft coming up on Thursday, and then maybe like 5 weeks until the regular season. But yeah, let's get into it, boys.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said at the top, training camp's all underway. I feel like there's so many headlines every day just about different things happening. Like the most recent one, I mean, there's just so many random things. Like for example, Jordan Addison now, 3-game suspension. Obviously, that's going to hurt his fantasy stock a lot. At least I think, given that he is the clear cut number 2 in Minnesota. They have a new quarterback. But anywhere from that to just seeing clips of Aaron Rodgers holding it down, doing his thing at Steelers training camp, to Terry McLaurin not at practice. I mean, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with. Can we start with McLaurin though? Because I think that's a pretty big one. He's, I guess, formally requested a trade. Simi, as a Commanders fan, do you think he's a piece that the Commanders need, or is it pretty much like not worth paying at this point?
Yeah, I've been talking with all my boys about this. Naturally, as we're all Commanders fans, we definitely need Terry. He's been a big part of our last couple years, and I'm not actually worried at all that we're gonna re-sign him. I think we're probably arguing over like a couple $1 million here a year, and I think they'll get this hashed out in the next couple weeks. But yeah, we need Terry as a commander. I don't think Debo would cut it as our wide receiver one.
I know,
Yeah,
I know
definitely
Jace likes
definitely need
Debo.
Terry.
Yeah, I mean, I have no. What? Dude, we're over here talking about Aaron Rodgers, man, training camp. Of course, the Steelers fans bringing that up.
Hey, man, this is big news, man.
Also,
Seeing Aaron
dude,
Rodgers back
CK,
there.
are you nervous about Rasheed Rice now with his verdict coming out for Jordan Addison? I know you have him as a
Yeah,
keeper on your fantasy team. So, what are your thoughts there?
dude, I think it's like such a weird situation because it's like so prolonged. I mean, we thought at first it was something that's going to happen next year, and then the season started, and we're like, oh, it must be the following year. And now well, a few days into August, and we still don't know. Like, I think preseason starts this week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I am nervous for sure. He definitely was a guy that I chose to keep. He's a guy I'm bullish on. I think when he's healthy, he's the clear cut going to be the number one option for this Chiefs team. So it's like, I guess I'm just waiting and seeing. But with how long this has been prolonged, something in the back of my head is hopeful that he might get off. But I don't know.
No shot.
Isn't it
No
kind of a
shot.
weird situation?
Yeah, it's a weird situation. I think there's no shot he gets off. I think it's coming, but we'll see. The NFL has
He's
been
cooked.
taking, yeah, the NFL has been taking longer with this stuff and making sure they get it right. But I think some sort of consequences are coming for our feller at Kansas City.
He likes driving fast, bro.
Yeah, for real, man. Those Kansas City wide receivers. Talking about Kansas City too. And some more clips I've been seeing is obviously like Travis Kelce out there. I don't know how I feel about Kelce. He obviously had a very, you could call it a lackluster season as a whole for sure. I mean, he was pretty much not really. I mean, I don't even know if he was the second option on that Chiefs team last year. So it's like, do you guys think there's any chance of a bounce back for him from a fantasy perspective specifically, or is he pretty much just going to be just cruising again?
I think he's cruising until the playoffs.
Probably cruising.
Facts.
Honestly, Mahomes, I want to see the old Mahomes, like the air raid, especially me owning Xavier Worthy in Dynasty Fantasy. I want to see the ball get down the field. I feel like last year was just so much maintenance. They're running the ball, throwing 10-yard routes to get first downs and winning games. But I miss that exciting Mahomes and Chiefs offense, and maybe they get back to that this year, and Kelsey thrives and Worthy thrives through there. That would be awesome.
What are you gonna say, Jess?
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it happening this year. They need to go get a target for Mahomes.
I don't really think it matters.
I mean, all right. I guess if Rashee Rice is healthy, I think we'll see a more potent offense. But or not healthy, I guess if he's eligible, I should say. His health isn't the issue. So yeah, but yeah. I think they're gonna lean in on that defense again this year, especially probably early, if Rasheed's not playing. But this is all speculation. As of right now, he's playing.
Yeah, and I think that's a good segue as we think and talk about quarterbacks. Real quick, my opinion is if you have 1-5 back there and you have Patrick Mahomes, I mean, you're straight. It doesn't matter really who's around you. I mean, I know people can say Mahomes didn't have a good year last year, but let's not forget, what were they, 15-1, and he was one game away from three-peating. I mean, it's kind of wild to think about. So
I hate using like team accolades to prop up a player. It's so dumb. It's a team sport.
I disagree.
15's the GOAT, though.
At what?
Yeah, come on now.
You don't actually think he's a GOAT? We're not getting into. Are we?
No, we are going to get into it.
Not even week 1, and we're getting into if we think Patrick Mahomes is a GOAT. That's so premature.
Yeah,
more premature. Right, well, that's more premature than my wedding night. Come on.
True. Not better than Brady, but I guess CK could probably argue Mahomes over Brady.
No, you can't.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I know CK could.
Of course.
Career-wise,
argue Mahomes
as a career, no, you can't.
Well, I would just say as the greatest of all time. He's the best quarterback I've ever seen. Just the eye test.
Yeah, but that's a different argument. Peak.
Yeah, but if we talk about trajectory, Mahomes isn't even 30 yet, and we look at what Brady accomplished before 30, Mahomes is already ahead of him in pretty much every category. So, I mean, yeah, Brady did accomplish a crazy amount more in his 30s. So Mahomes has
that's
a lot,
what I'm saying. More people tail off towards the end of their career. They don't get usually better.
Yeah,
that's Brady was an anomaly. He has us thinking that you get better as you get older. That's not necessarily true.
Yeah, it's a good point. But let's get into talking about the top 10 QBs. We're going to try to craft this list together. I don't even know the best place to start with it. It's more suspenseful to start from the bottom, we should probably start from the top.
Can we frame this as in going into the year, who top 10 quarterbacks we want, or top 10 quarterbacks based off body of work?
No, yeah. So going into this year, just the top 10 quarterbacks. It doesn't have to be that you want, but just the best 10 guys.
Okay.
Start from the top for sure.
Yeah, start from the top.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like there's 4 guys that are at the top that could even be considered, for some people, it's all interchangeable. I've seen arguments for all of them. Well, I'll be honest, not so much Burrow. The highest I've seen Burrow is at 2. I don't know if there's actually a case for him to be number 1, considering he didn't make the playoffs last year. And we've seen Allen and Mahomes both win back-to-back, or Allen and Jackson, win back-to-back MVPs. But I do think it's Mahomes. Well, I'm just going to name the guys. Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson. How are we going to come to a consensus of sorting those? Simi, I'll start with you. Just between those 4, is there a guy that separates himself, or maybe a guy that's definitely not 1?
Mahomes, I would say definitely not 1 going into this year. I might not even have Mahomes in the top 5 going into this year. But I would put either Allen or Lamar at 1. I'm sure Jay's answer would be different there, though.
Yeah, no, I think, dude, I think this is pretty clear cut. I know people love to overcomplicate this, but I think it's Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar. That's your top 4.
You'd rather have Mahomes than Lamar Jackson going into this year, though?
Yes.
Did you
Has-
watch him last
Yeah,
year?
bro, what?
Has Lamar Jackson won a? I hate doing this because, like I said, I hate using team accolades. But has Lamar Jackson won a playoff game?
I mean, yes, he
yeah,
has.
playoff success is important. So yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Chiefs Ravens divisional round. You know what's happening. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, like that's more so what I meant. I know he's won a playoff game. Like he's never won like has he been past the first round? He hasn't, right? Like he hasn't won
Dude, but
more than
after
one.
watching
He hasn't won
after
more than
watching
one
the body
playoff
of
game.
work last year,
Dog, I don't
you'd
care. I'm
rather
still
have
taking
Mahomes
Mahomes.
than
Mahomes
Lamar?
he took some bombs to the Super Bowl. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
Like I
Yeah,
think
so-
if you replace Lamar and Mahomes, do you think Lamar's getting to the Super Bowl? He didn't get to the Super Bowl with the Ravens.
Yeah, he has a lot of help now. No more excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in agreement with Jesse completely, actually. That would be my top 4 in that exact order. So again, we've got Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar. Simi, you're gonna have to convince us maybe of like one flip or two if anything speaks out. I guess working in that framework of Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar. I mean, do you think Lamar should be over Allen, or are you?
I'm
okay
putting-
Yeah,
with
give
I'm
us a
putting-
strong disagreement.
I'm putting Allen over Burrow, that's for sure.
Going into the year.
Would you guys budge on that? Yeah, going into the year. Burrow
I could
missed the
budge on
playoffs
it.
last year, bro. Come on.
I could budge on that.
Dog,
But
he almost had like a perfect year though. Like his defense was like historically bad.
Dude, Allen's the MVP.
Yeah, and barely put up better numbers than Aaron Rodgers.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Like I think Aaron Rodgers threw for more touchdowns.
Dude, no way.
Look it up. It's crazy.
Then Josh Allen.
Yeah, look it up. Ask Rock.
what are we asking, Brock?
How many touchdowns Aaron Rodgers threw last year versus
Versus
Josh Allen?
throwing touchdowns. I think they're
There's
like
no way.
touchdown.
There's just
I
no
think
way
they
that's
both threw
close,
like
bro.
36. I think Rodgers threw like 38 and Allen threw 36. Or maybe it's vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely budge on putting Allen over Burrow. I will say if like Allen would have beat, even if they would have lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, I just would have liked to see Allen finally get over the Mahomes hump. But it's
He's
like
almost there, bro.
So, dude, I think
So
that is
close.
the test. I think that is the test. So you compare him to the guy who's at the top. So Mahomes at the top. Who of the remaining 3 do you have faith to beat Mahomes?
Joshy. I mean, Burrow's
Bro.
the Mahomes killer, to be fair. But
Who do you think can win a game against Mahomes? Who do you think, regardless of defense, regardless of circumstances, like who do you have faith? Even, dude, that's the thing. Even with Burrow's trash defense, like you still have more faith in him to win a game. He almost did. He almost put in Kansas City week 2 outside of a boneheaded, terrible defensive pass interference call on 4th and 16.
dude, Joshy beat the Chiefs last year in the regular season.
Look at this. In 2024
Burrow
NFL
almost
regular
did.
season, Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen both threw for 28 passing touchdowns.
Okay, Josh
And
Allen
we're over
over
here
here 12
talking.
12 rushing touchdowns.
Sure. Yeah, great. Awesome. Quarter. I mean, that's what
Well,
I'm saying. Like Josh Allen,
That
I
has
think
a
is
lo- that,
overhyped.
that, that's how they beat the Chiefs. Josh Allen with his legs.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're not really going to be changing that top 4. I didn't really hear much of a convincing argument, even though I could maybe budge on putting Allen over Burrow. But what else is interesting is, and again, this is regular season, but it's like I will say Lamar has kind of owned Burrow. when they've gone head to head. And again, I know a lot of that is the Bengals defense.
No,
but
a
like
lot of
all the
it's
games they've played are crazy, but Lamar just always finds a way to win.
yeah, a lot of it's
And
McPherson's clown ass.
And now we're blaming kickers.
Jess
Come
does
on.
not mess with that man.
Dude, he's missed like 3 game-winning field goals against the Ravens.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like it's crazy. It's something stupid. Like I
Oh,
would say
man.
if Burrow wasn't getting them down to the 30 and like McPherson like shanking like wide left 3 times, I would be like, okay, yeah, Lamar owns him. But it's like it's not even in Burrow's hands at this point. Outside, he did throw a boneheaded pick.
Yeah.
I honestly think
All right.
these 3 guys are kind of interchangeable. Burrow, Allen, Lamar. They all just kind of look like winless, ringless clowns compared to Mahomes. So I guess I'll agree with that list.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna just lay out the next tier of quarterbacks for us. I'm gonna name a lot of guys because it is like about 7 guys I think that are. I mean, there's really cases for all of them in a way to kind of build out the rest of this top 10. But we're only 4 and we're not even at 5, so we still have 6 to go. But I just asked Grok, like, give me the top 15 NFL quarterbacks just so that I have somewhat of a list to work off of. But what Grok has next after the 4 that we listed. So first off, Grok has Josh Allen at 1, Mahomes at 2, Lamar at 3, Burrow at 4. Clearly, Grok has no clue what's going on. So we'll just
Grok
ignore
him.
that. But after that,
Block needs to he needs to lock in.
yeah. But after that, it has. So I'm just going to give the names: Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, and Matthew Stafford. I would agree that those, and that's 13 guys in the list now, but I think basically we need to at least choose, I guess, what 3 of those guys are not going to be in the top 10. And then maybe we could take the last 6 and try to order them.
Take
So,
CJ out.
Yeah. So the bottom of that list, again, it's Matthew Stafford, Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, Baker, Goff, and Dak.
I would take CJ, Dak, and Stroud out. Or Stroud, Dak. And then probably Love. I'm not there on Love yet.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Love. Simi,
I know the next 2 that I would rank. I would rank the next 2 Jalen Hurts and Jaden Daniels.
I go
at 5, 6.
Jalen. Actually, I would probably go Jaden. I would go Jaden Stafford. Jalen.
That's crazy. Super Bowl winner.
Dog, what? Who cares?
Simi, what would your order be on that? So 5 and 6, would you have Jaden first or Jalen?
Jaden.
Okay, and I would have Jaden Jalen. So let's just go. Let's go Jaden Jalen. I think that's fair for our list. Sorry, Jace, we're not having the Super Bowl MVP out of the top 6.
Dog, are you kidding? You don't think if Matthew Stafford was on the Eagles, they would have won the past 3 Super Bowls?
That's fair, but again, we're talking about going into this season. I don't know. Man's old.
Dude, they're not tush pushing Matt Stafford.
That's fine. They wouldn't need to. They wouldn't be at 4th and 1 every freaking drive.
Oh man. And then just real quick,
if the Eagles didn't have Saquon, I wouldn't have Jalen
So-
at.
That proves your
I would have him
argument.
closer to 7 or 8.
all right.
To be
All right.
honest. But dude, like his body of work has
And
success.
let's be honest, the Rams should have won that game in the snow. That was a wild game. That's a great playoff game. But whatever. Let's go. All right, Cameron, keep us on track.
Yeah, so we have our
Jalen.
top 6 right now, just starting from the top: Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar, Jaden, Jalen. So far, I'm really liking the list. But just so you guys are aware, so there's 2 more that I didn't name, just in case anyone has a case for any of these guys
Brock
in the
Purdy.
top 10. I want to give them, but it's Tua and Caleb Williams. I don't think there's really
What?
any
No
type of
Brock?
argument for what.
I feel like Brock Purdy should be.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I would have Brock Purdy ahead of Tua and Caleb. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
same.
agree with that. Okay. So can we all agree that Jordan Love is not top 10 real quick
Yes.
before we, okay.
Yeah.
and then we need to take out 2 more guys. So I think it's between CJ Stroud, Dak, Jared Goff, Herbert, or Stafford. I mean, I heard Jesse bring up CJ Stroud.
Yeah, take him out, bro.
I have a case why CJ Stroud should be in the top 10, but
Give it.
so, I mean, man, Stroud is that guy. I'm going to be honest. Like, he obviously had a very rough regular season last year, didn't do a whole lot. But I can't get over the fact, and I think we should never take this for granted, the fact that he's now starting from his rookie year, the season before, he's now won a playoff game each season. And then you look at this past year, that game against the Chiefs. I mean, they lost by single digits. I mean, the Texans were in that game. And that was a beat up Texans team that went into Kansas City. And I mean, they competed. So not only has he shown flashes of what he can do, but he's winning the big games. And you compare him to guys like, I mean, are we going to put Justin Herbert on this list over CJ Stroud? I don't know. And like,
That's fair. I'm fine taking Herbert off.
I don't know if I can take Herbert off, man.
All right. Well, you got to cut someone here. So,
yeah. So I would lean. So we've agreed on Jordan Love. I would lean
Dak.
towards.
Take Dak out.
I think. Man,
Yeah, get Dak out of there.
Get Dak out of
Really?
there. It's not hard.
All right.
There's no body of work he's done.
I wanna try to sneak Dak in at 10.
Not happening.
But can we talk about? I mean, are we sure that
say Goff?
Yeah,
Goff's on it.
yeah, Goff's on it, right?
And I think Baker's on it.
I don't know. Baker's definitely on it for me.
Same.
All right, well, let's try to
I would
attack
have
this
Baker
about
next
who's
at 7, to be honest.
No, Stafford. Stafford 7. Guys, come on.
I would think
Yeah, I
Baker
feel
or
like we have-
Stafford there, but
Yeah, I would say Stafford. So let's put Stafford at 7, since 2 of us are good with that. And then
Baker
I
8.
think that
Alec is just getting booted.
Nah, I mean, I'm fine. I think Stafford and Baker are interchangeable.
Yeah.
so, and then for 8, we've got Baker, Goff, or CJ, basically, or Herbert. Baker, Goff, CJ, Herbert.
Baker, then Goff.
Baker 8. Yeah, give me this
You
one.
guys
Give me
really want
Baker at 8.
Baker on here.
CK, why would you not put Baker at 8?
Well, what I've heard on the Baker front is that, well, for one, a lot of the success people are saying was with Liam Cohen, who's obviously gone now. He was the offensive coordinator. He's the head coach of the Jags. But apparently he was just like a masterclass last year.
That's fine.
But
He
I don't
took
know. I
Cleveland
just
to
don't know
the-
if Baker's going to be able to repeat what he did last year.
He
in my
took the
opinion.
Browns to the playoffs, man. He solidified top 10.
All right, yeah, I'm good with it. So we've got Stafford at 7, Baker at 8, 9 and 10. So are we thinking? I mean, I guess who's out? We have Goff, Stroud, and Herbert. And
Yeah, I'm probably going Goff and then Herbert.
So, I mean, what do you think?
I've seen an argument that Goff is just a system guy.
True. I could get on board with that. I could put Goff at 10.
I think Stroud is the furthest from a system guy out of these last 3.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm fine putting Goff at 11 too, to be honest. now
Love
that I think
Herbert.
about
Love
it.
Herbert too.
Yeah, and guys, let's try to keep it focused on. I just want to reiterate this. Maybe this will help some stuff, but again, this is going into this year, so it's not who last year, who has been good in the past, but like going into this year.
Tracking.
So we've got a healthy Dak, we've got George Pickens and CD. Just keep that in mind.
Dog.
So we're gonna look like clowns if we probably
there's
don't put
no
Dak in our
room
top
for
10.
Dak.
Dude, I mean, I think he's even Grok's got him at 8, man. Come on, man.
It also had Allen at 1, and you just called Mahomes a GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree with that, but
So you don't
I
you
I
can't
agree with
disagree.
Gronk on that.
I mean, Grok's an NPC. Allen just won the MVP. Take it easy. All right, so Jess, you said I think we're in agreement with Herbert next, right? At 8. Right?
At 9.
Or at 9, sorry. My bad. 9. Herbert.
Yeah.
I mean, but can we just say that we're putting Herbert there? Why? Just because of the, I mean, it's got
Why?
talent, right? The flash.
It kind of pains me to put Herbert up here. Yeah.
Yeah, it pains me.
The flashes
mean-
is crazy.
I mean, I don't
Dude.
know what else. I don't know what else to say. But
He's been flashless since he got into the league. What, like 5 years ago?
But I do get Cameron.
he's been
I
all
do
flashes.
get. Right, dude. He does have like the second most passing yards in their what rookie year, or I think within his first 2 years he has like
Yeah,
He's
got the
second in
most
passing
yards ever or something. Yeah,
yeah.
That's a flash, bro.
But
yeah, I mean, he's
but what I will say is, if we're struggling to put Dak on here, we gotta struggle to put Herbert on here.
I agree with that.
that's what I'm saying.
Let's get
Has
Bo
Dak
Nix in
won a
this
playoff
mix.
game?
Nah, bro.
He's won 1, right?
Maybe.
All right,
I don't think
maybe
so.
1.
Maybe one, and then they lost to Green Bay after that. After being, remember, freaking Cosby.
He's won 2.
He's won 2 playoffs.
Interesting. Okay.
2018, almost a decade ago.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna regret looking back on this list not having Dak at least in the top 10, but that's
I
just me.
don't.
I mean, I don't know what you're expecting of Dak, Jay.
But I don't
When
know
he's
what you're
healthy.
expecting in terms of like regret either. Like, what do you mean that he wins a playoff game this year and we're gonna be mad that we put him at 11 and not 10? Like, come on.
I mean, it's not even that, but I'm just saying he's gonna be like top 3 in yards and touchdowns, in my opinion. Like, he's gonna have a great year. I think. I really do.
Pretty
I think
hot.
so.
That's a hot
That's
take.
piping hot take. Yeah.
I mean, he has the best receivers he's ever had.
That's a hot take.
I mean, come on, man. Gallup, wide receiver 2. That man's out of the league.
Hey, Gallup's a commander, easy.
CD's in his prime. I don't know. It's go time.
I think
for
the
them.
only
So
person he could have a better year than is Baker on this list.
yeah, like that's insane to me. But I have to cede some things because the list has gone my way so far. So, but yeah, I don't like Baker over Dak at all. I think that's just looking too much at last year, in my opinion, and not looking ahead.
I like
Okay,
it.
let's get 9 and 10.
Dude, they got Egbuka, they got McMillan, Mike Evans. Bro, Baker's still surrounded. Cohen is a mastermind, but Baker is still surrounded by talent, and Bucky too.
That's true.
and their tight end. What?
When's Godwin supposed to come back?
They haven't. They said he's progressing as they would like, but
Dude,
he might
shredding
miss
in
like
fantasy.
he might miss like the first, I think, 3 weeks.
I gotcha. All right, so 9 we're going Herbert, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
And then 10 it's between Goff and Dak, in my opinion. But we're gonna go. You guys both like Goff, right?
What about CJ Stroud?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let's go CJ.
yeah. I would rather go CJ over Goff, which is kind of crazy.
It's
I mean, we can just buy into the whole system thing. Goff had a crazy year last year. Yeah, I like it.
Yep. All right.
Cool.
Cool.
All
That's
right.
our
Well,
top 10.
let me read out the list real quick. This is our official Black and White Takes top 10. We're going to revisit this probably midway through the season and obviously the end of the season and see what changes we make. I think we're pretty sharp, though, but we've got Mahomes at 1, Joe Burrow at 2, Josh Allen at 3, Lamar at 4, Jaden Daniels at 5, Jalen Hurts at 6, Matthew Stafford at 7, Baker at 8, Herbert at 9, and CJ at 10. And the first 2 out are, at least in my opinion, Dak Prescott and Jordan Love, I believe. Yeah, Jordan Love. So,
And Jared Goff.
and Jared Goff, yes. Those are the first 3.
Do we want to make a quick MVP prediction here?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you think, Jay?
I've been saying
already
this
said
all. Yeah, I've been saying this all along. I think this is Burrow's MVP year. Hot take. I know. Some sharps are on them not making the playoffs again, and bye Zach Taylor. But I'm gonna go against the grain here, and I think the Bengals. They put contract negotiations with Jamar and T behind them. They got a new defensive coordinator in there. Some juice has been brought in, and I think they make the playoffs and Burrow wins his first MVP trophy this year.
Yeah, I think they can't start 1-4, man. Like,
No shit.
Got to be ready to go out the gate. Like losing to the Patriots last year, Jacoby Brissett at home was insane.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Just got lit up.
All right, make your MVP
Nasty
prediction. Make your MVP prediction. Come on. Aaron
That's a good
Rodgers.
question. Aaron Rodgers. I'm trying to think of more a dark horse. I don't know if Simi, do you have anything?
Gonna need big things out of Burrow this year. I definitely seeded some spots on that list for him. I would have Lamar ahead of him going into this year, to be honest, but I'll let you guys have that one. As far as MVP, though, I got to go with my boy Jaden Daniels. Back for year 2. Some people expecting a sophomore slump. I see no chance of that. And honestly, back to the Debo conversation, I'm kind of high on Debo this year. People saying he's what 8% body fat. I've seen him sprinting on the treadmill, and man, he looks good as ever in my opinion. Let's get this boy Debo. He might have an all-pro year, to be honest. And need to re-sign Terry, but big time things for Jaden this year. Jaden and Cliff Kingsbury year 2. MVP Jaden. CK, what you got?
Oh man, yeah, I'm looking at
Grok's list
at
for
some of the
MVP.
odds right now.
Oh.
It's kind of wild. This is tough, dude. So like, I mean, a couple names that stick out, Kyler Murray's above Jared Goff.
Dog, give yours. You're not picking Kyler Murray here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a dark horse. I don't really have, I think Lamar is obviously the favorite, but I do think there could be some possible voter fatigue. I do think if the Commanders can't figure something out with Terry, that's definitely a hit on Jaden Daniels. I do think the Rashee Rice issue could affect Mahomes, honestly. I think there's a good case for Burrow. I do think having now hopefully a better O-line. I mean, their defense can't be worse. Chase Brown, I think, is a stud. I think he's going to have a great year. He's a great receiving back too. I like the value on Burrow. I don't know why he's number 3. So yeah, I'd probably say Burrow, but as a dark horse, I mean, my dark horse is going to be Dak. I don't even see him on this list. So that means he's probably like plus 5,000.
Like a Bo Nix dark horse.
Yeah, I think that's a really interesting one, and he's on the list. He's up there. And then another guy that comes to mind that I think he's another guy that hasn't shown as much consistency, but he has shown some flashes and has actually won a playoff game against the other flash guy, is Trevor Lawrence. We haven't talked about him. He wasn't even considered for the top 10, but I'd say maybe 3 years ago when he beat Justin Herbert in the playoffs, that season he was considered for sure a top 10 quarterback. I mean, is he still dog water, Simi, or what's up?
Dog water.
Speaking of surrounded, he's fully surrounded now too. Liam Cohen, Travis
He's
Hunter,
got no excuses.
BTJ, ETN, Bigsby. Yeah, I mean, this guy's got to thrive this year, or I don't know, it's going to be another option for the Jags.
Facts. But yeah, Jess, I like the Bo Nix long shot. And then last one I'll say real quick is just Drake May. I think he showed some good flashes, in my opinion. So, yeah. And Simi, I think that goes into our next question. I think you added that. Do you want to ask that regarding Drake May? Right?
Yeah, the quarterbacks. Yeah. Okay, so interesting one I saw on the X app. If you are a GM for a squad, are you taking Caleb Williams or Drake May for the future? Jay, I'll start with you. I know
this is I'm not gonna say it. Are we keeping them in their situation where they currently are? Like Drake May in New England or Caleb Williams and
Nah,
in Chicago, or no? Just who would you
you're the
rather have?
GM.
I'm the GM.
Nah, you're the GM. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm taking Drake May. Honestly, I don't want my dude. Caleb Williams is just, I mean, for lack of better terms, just seems like a whiny bitch. Paints his fingernails. You saw him flailing his arms after he couldn't hit the net on that. You guys saw that X video?
Yeah. Yeah. I was listening to the Pardon My Take guys talking about that.
Yeah, dude. It's just, dude, you can't be a fingernail painter and then not produce on the field, and then like your antics are just driving your teammates or being like, why is this homie crashing out, bro? Like, so yeah, man, I can't get behind that. I need stability. I need maturity. I need no backwards hats, as for my quarterback. So give me Drake May as I'm wearing a backwards hat.
CK thoughts?
Ah, dude, I gotta go Caleb still. I guess I'm still drinking the Kool-Aid just based solely on talent. I know he had an atrocious year last year. I think he was 28th when it came to QBR, which is literally bottom of the league amongst the starters. So he had a trash year last year, not an encouraging rookie campaign. But he is on the Bears, man. And
Question
if there
for you.
is one place where a quarterback could have an excuse, it's got to be in Chicago. What's up?
Can I ask a question to you, CK?
Yeah.
When has a quarterback, when have you seen like because I saw someone talking about this, like a quarterback gone from bad to like okay or good? When have you seen that?
That's a good question. I mean, the first name that came in mind, I don't know if this is really relevant just because it hasn't been enough time, but is Bryce Young.
No, that's not relevant.
Just like from how he started, like he was really bad at the beginning of last year and finished the year.
No. I
really
mean like,
strong.
so I mean like bad for a year, right? Like I'm not talking about have good spurts or whatever. I'm talking about like a historically bad year and then been like a decent quarterback in the NFL.
Jalen Hurts.
Dog, Jalen Hurts was not bad. The
Really?
only one I can really think of is like Eli Manning threw a lot of interceptions early, but he was never
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, he was never really bad. I agree. It's not that common.
It's not common.
Yeah. But I do think, given their situations, I think this is a great question because given their situations, I do like where Drake May is with a guy like Vrabel and kind of the pieces that they're building around him.
Agreed.
Is a lot more encouraging versus Chicago, who, I mean, it's just Chicago. I don't know what's going on up there.
Yeah.
So,
Semi, give us your take here.
Yeah, this one's a little closer than I want it to be. I wanted to say Drake May originally. Caleb's definitely a gunslinger. I think they have similar athletic ability. I might even say Drake May is more athletic and better with his legs. I think Caleb's a little bit more unpredictable and out of control. I do like Ben Johnson in Chicago. I will say that. And I also think Caleb is now like fully surrounded by talent. I'm going to go Drake May too, though. Yeah, the antics of Caleb are a little bit concerning. I'm interested in seeing how the Bears do this year in that division with Ben Johnson, a bunch of offensive creativity and a bunch of offensive talent. But
his
I would
uniform
go
dirty. He said he got to do
I
this
would go
himself. After they got bulldozed on the right side of the line of scrimmage, and that's what he does so well.
oh shoot, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. Can you?
On the move.
Had to just turn on the tape real quick.
7-point lead.
Dog,
Come on,
look at
Travis.
those antics.
He's
I want to bring
spazzing,
your
bro.
attention to the right
He threw
side of the
he threw it
field.
to a
It's
running back in the
4-by-1
flat,
empty
and he's
formation. And there goes
we
DeAndre
turn the
Swift in
sound off to
motion.
this?
No communication
sound on,
from the
my
back end. Remember, they weren't
Is that better?
yeah. I'm fine reviewing this tape.
All right, these are his 2024 highlights. So these are like his best plays, I will say. And we're a minute in, and we're seeing a 10-yard out.
A 10-yard out. Great.
I mean,
All day to throw. Almost
Yeah, I mean,
overthrew him.
this
It's
is
fine.
like play 3 of the highlight tape. Let's watch a couple more. Let's see if we see anything. I just need to see if I see any glimpses. All right, stepping up 3rd and 9. Okay. I mean, pretty athletic, but I mean, yeah, take what the defense gives you. Not really a highlight.
I watched this game on the phone in my car.
Simon remembers this one. Nice.
Dog, what-
Odunze.
Oh my gosh.
All right, last play right here. I can't watch any more of this. This is crazy.
Yeah, this makes me say Drake May even more.
Yeah, man.
All right, play action. He going deep. That's a good ball.
It's okay. I mean,
It's a really good ball.
defense.
That defense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look how
man.
excited he gets, man. I just can't get behind this.
I just can't get behind it.
Like, oh man, I don't know, man. I just can't. We need stability back there. We need to act like we've been there before.
No
But
Louis Vuitton bags, bro.
he hasn't been there before, so I get the excitement.
No Louis Vuitton. Get your Carhartt and get to work.
Yes, sir. Put the tool belt on. Put the kids in the back seat, right? Kirk Cousins, come on, bring them to cookout.
Yeah. So, are you guys? Last question on Caleb Williams. Are you guys putting, I guess, T-Law guys like T-Law, Tua, and I'm gonna put Bryce Young in there too over Caleb
Yes,
going into
Yes.
next season?
yes.
All three.
Caleb Williams is the last quarterback right now
Hmm.
until proven otherwise.
The Saints would like a word.
Oh, true. Fair.
Yeah, I don't
Spencer Rattler and then Caleb Williams.
Come on, man. No, yeah, I mean, I kind of agree.
That's
But-
good. So we got two Drake Mays and one Caleb.
Man,
Perfect.
I
thought I
respect
was
the
gonna
CK.
thought I was gonna be able to say this is truly black and white takes, but shout out Alec for being on Drake May.
Hey, I'm switching sides.
All right, let's move on to the receiver stacks. So, top 3 receiver stacks. Should we just go 2 deep?
No, go
Yeah,
three.
too deep.
Oh,
Too deep. Receiver A, receiver B.
okay.
All right, I think it's pretty clear cut. Like Chase and T are 1, right?
For sure. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
my
I
one, too.
don't think there's any debate that Jamar and T. Higgins are the best combo, 1 and 2s,
Yeah.
wide receivers in the NFL.
And then number 2, I'll just put out a few, but AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, CD Pickens. Who else am I missing?
Devontae Adams, Puka Nakua.
Yeah. Adams, Nakua. And
that
we're
might-
talking about just for this season, right? For this upcoming season.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. I'll go AJB Smitty here. Pretty
Dang.
lethal.
I might go Puka, Devontae Adams. I'm surprised we missed
Also-
that on.
That's also lethal, man.
Yeah, I like Puka and Devontae Adams. I don't know.
At 2.
Yeah, I don't really.
Dog, yes. I think Devontae Adams is in for a huge year this year.
Yeah.
And then I think we could throw. I don't know how you guys feel about this because obviously Chris Godwin's hurt, but I mean, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin have been lethal for, the past 6 years.
I don't know
if
if I'm
were
putting them
healthy,
over
they'd
AJB
definitely be number
Smitty,
3.
though.
No, I'm not putting. I think AJB and Smitty are next for sure.
At 3.
Dude, it's hard because what do you guys think about Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're on there. I just asked Grok, and it has the Bengals 1, Eagles 2, and then it actually has Addison and Jefferson at 3, which is interesting. So, I mean, I wouldn't put them that high, but
Yeah,
I agree with having AJB and Devontae Smith at 3. But I
At
don't know
4,
if I'd
I'd
put
have to
Jets
put-
next.
At 4,
Alec,
I'd
are you
probably go
sold on the-
C-
sorry, I just want before we move on. Do you like the Puka Adams over AJB and Smitty?
Yeah, I'm completely fine with that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, 4. You're going Jets and Addison, Cameron.
Yeah, I guess let's build out the top 5. Is that what we want to do? I know Simi
Yeah,
initially said
5.
top 3. All right, let's do
Yeah,
top
5 good.
So for 4 for me, I would want to do. I actually have pretty much a heavy lean to Lamb and Pickens.
Dude, CD Pickens is raw. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has an argument for someone over them.
Dude, I think the verdict is still out for Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. But
That one's
I,
gonna
Brock
be
has
pretty
them at
cool.
9.
It's a good
at
pull.
9,
Yeah, on the list.
honestly
The
though,
only other
if we go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's 2 other duos on here that we haven't even mentioned, just to put them out there. It's obviously Hill and Waddle, which I think is interesting. They're at 6, and then at number 10 or at number 8, it's McLaurin, Debo, and then 10 is London and Mooney, who I don't think are even considered for the top 5.
No,
but
no. Where does that have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin?
7 after Hill and Waddle.
Dude, I'm truly not sold on George Pickens. I think CD is an elite and is going to be in play for wide receiver 1, but I am very interested in right because Pickens always had a scapegoat with Arthur Smith and who was the guy before the LSU guy, the offensive coordinator. Who was y'all's offensive coordinator? He came from LSU.
Yeah, I
my
know you're
God.
talking about.
Who was
But
that guy?
what about it?
I'm
Joe
saying he's-
Brady.
No. I can't think of his name, but he's always kind of having an out with a quarterback fiasco over there in Pittsburgh, and then like offensive coordinator issues in Pittsburgh. But I don't think Pickens, like this is the first year he's actually gonna have to take full accountability for his, for his performance on the field.
Dude, Pickens is tough, bro.
He makes big plays, but I don't think he's a reliable receiver.
I think he's a reliable receiver.
Dude, he makes some
100%.
boneheaded drops, and
He's
I don't know.
better than Jordan Addison.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think he was a wide receiver 1 last year. I think he's in a much safer, better place as a wide receiver 2 with a top 3
No,
wide
that's what I'm
receiver,
saying. We'll
arguably,
see.
so.
We'll see. That's all I'm saying. We'll see. Like, I get the understanding of being bullish with the situation he's in. I get it.
Yeah,
but
the only thing I
has
would
to
probably
prove it.
listen. Yeah, the only thing I'd probably listen to you on is maybe Hill and Waddle. I think there's a case for a bounce back for them to be over CD and Pickens.
Okay. And then you're going Justin Jefferson, Addison.
I don't have them in my top 5. They'd probably
Okay.
be 6.
Cool. All right. I'm with
So
it.
I have CD, Pickens, and then Hill, Waddle. Is that straight?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I got Chase T, baby. Come on.
He's T.
That's all Jake's scared about, man. All right, cool. Let's see what else we got. I think we covered actually most of the topics. I did put division odds on there. I don't really have the odds up.
Dude, let's go into fantasy. Let's give a high and low. So a player we're high on and a player we're low on. Each of us give a player. As these drafts are coming up for the public over the next couple weeks, so we can help our brothers out here when they're drafting.
I can start here.
All right, Alec.
Yes,
give me a player you're high on and a player you're low on.
I am high on Christian McCaffrey, my boy CMC.
Hot take.
Dynasty ride or die. Fully healthy this year. Been working out hard. Maybe I'm buying into some of the Instagram video hype, but fully sold on CMC this year. Praying for no early season injuries, but back running that offense with no Debo taking touches. So extremely high on CMC this year, and then a little bit low on MHJ, Marvin Harrison Jr. Still not sold on his talent profile and his route running. Just kind of a little bit clunky. Very good jump ball receiver though, and very good down the field receiver, but still not sold on Kyler and MHJ's chemistry.
It's a
And
good
then
pull.
MHJ's talent profile.
It's a bold take.
So those would be the two, the highs and the lows. Jay, what you got?
Well, we'll go with CK. CK, you got someone first? Give us a high and low.
Well, look, man, about the MHJ, I might have something to say on that. So when I'm looking at the rankings, man, I'm seeing MHJ in the tier 4 for wide receivers.
Oh, my God.
So that actually put him at wide receiver 18. I think that's too low, if anything. So I guess, Simi, are you saying there's a case that he could be below some of these guys like DJ Moore, Metcalf, Sutton, Devontae Smith?
I'm
is
saying
that
there's a
what you're
case that
talking?
that MHJ could be like a full bust, bro. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And what's his ADP, right? So I think his ADP is going to be higher than the 18th wide receiver. You don't think?
Do I not think so?
Yeah. I bet you
don't know.
I know that's what Fantasy Pros is saying, but I bet you he's taken over guys like Mike Evans and stuff this year.
Yeah, so let me pull up the ADP real quick. So the ADP for I mean, actually at 19, going overall number 43. So he's actually going behind Mike Evans, right after Mike Evans, and Terry McLaurin and Devontae Adams.
I'm taking all three of
So-
those guys over him, to be fair.
Interesting.
So, but let me
I
read
thought
the
he'd
next
be
three. So
higher.
you're taking DJ Moore, Rashee Rice, and DK Metcalf over him? I feel like he's just graded right.
Yeah, that's actually a solid grade. I would probably take DJ Moore and Rashee Rice over him. Yes. But probably
maybe DK too.
true.
Yeah, I think MHJ could be a fully a bust. Low
I
on
like
him,
it.
even at his ADP.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think what we should do is, so Simi gave a good, I guess he gave a running back he's bullish on, a receiver he's bearish on. Simi, is there a running back that you're bearish on, or a receiver you're bullish on?
I was gonna say Josh Jacobs. I don't even have too much reasoning for being bearish on Josh Jacobs, other than I feel like he's just kind of expiring, maybe getting a little old. Yeah,
so
I'd go
right now
bearish on
he's-
Josh Jacobs there.
His ADP is right above, so he's RB8, right behind A Chain, and right above Jonathan Taylor and Bucky Irving.
Yeah, I think he could be a little high up there, man.
Not my Bucky.
Yeah, that's your boy
Not
Bucky. I
Bucky.
think it could be a little high.
That's
Beware.
fair.
Beware, Josh
All right, you got a
Jacobs.
receiver you're bullish on?
A receiver I'm bullish on. Man, I'll go Debo Samuel. I said it earlier.
Yes, sir.
Looking skinny as ever, playing with a good quarterback. In Cliff Kingsbury's system, so he should get a lot of touches around the line of scrimmage and short yardage down the field. I like Debo a lot this year. Probably at a good price too. What's his price?
That's a good question. I'm actually trying to find his name. Why am I not seeing it?
You got to go to the next page.
Yeah, he's so far down.
Is he that low?
I love that, we got CK over here bringing out Fantasy Pros again. I love it. I love Fantasy
man.
Pros CK.
Fantasy Pros him.
Hasn't won a
Wait, what?
playoff game in 3 years using Fantasy Pro. It's fantastic. What do you
Hey,
pay?
take
What
it
do you pay
easy.
monthly for that? You should ask for your subscription fee back.
That's a good one. Debo's at wide receiver 38, so he's actually right after Jordan Addison and Roma Dunze, and right above Stephon Diggs and Cooper Kupp.
Okay, I think that might be pretty accurate, but I like his price there.
Yeah, so you could see him possibly. I mean, I could see him above like Olave. Olave is a couple ahead of him. Chris Godwin, Judy.
All right, CK,
Yeah, I think-
you give us your high.
I think we
and
might
low.
be touching on Olave in a little bit, but yeah, I could see him above those guys.
All right. Well, someone I'm bullish on that I mentioned, I think when we were talking about quarterbacks, surprisingly. But running back position, I like Chase Brown, who's currently going ADP running back 12, 27th overall. I think that there's a lot of value there. He balled out last year. He won that RB1 role. Look at the Bengals last year. I mean, they went into the season with Zach Moss as their RB1. Didn't last for too long. So I think having a full year of Chase Brown, barring that he's able to stay healthy, you've got Chase and Higgins on the outside. Teams are going to be playing a lot of too high safety. That's just going to open up a lot of opportunities for Chase Brown to have to run by or run a quick out against linebackers. So I think that that's going to be a spot where Burrow is going to be checking down a lot. I think especially in PPR leagues, he's a guy that I'm looking to draft. What do you guys think about that?
Solid.
And then a guy that I'm probably a little bearish on when we're talking about the running back position. And this might be a hot take, but I'm going to say Genty. I know that people are loving him. He's currently going, pretty much top 5. Like he's number 5, number 6, some places in terms of ADP, right after Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. I just think that those are like, again, we're talking Gibbs at 3, McCaffrey at 4, Henry at 5, and then Genty. I don't think Genty belongs in that conversation yet, even though he is going to get a huge workload in Las Vegas. But I don't see that offense being productive at all. I know that Bowers obviously had a great rookie year, but I think at the running back position, it's so much easier to stop that, especially when you have an unproven passing game. So I do think that Genty could possibly fall more towards RB10 when it's all said and done, but I don't think that he's someone I would bet on to be a top 5 running back. What do you guys think?
Solid.
Okay.
Disagree. Watch greatness, bro.
Watch greatness. All right. I'm excited to see.
Sit back and watch greatness, my boy.
Let's move it on to receivers real quick. And I'm going to be honest, guys, this kind of pains me to say, and I've had a tough time with this. This pains me because I do have this guy in fantasy. But as I'm looking at this list, someone I'm a little bearish on right now is JSN, if I'm being honest. We talk about guys. I know, Jesse, your question was about the quarterback position specifically, but you talk about a guy who I think it might have been his rookie year where he didn't do a whole lot, or maybe year 2. And then he came back this past year and balled out and was essentially Seattle's wide receiver 1. I guess what I'm saying is I don't know if he's a wide receiver 1, and especially with DK gone now, he's officially going to be the wide receiver 1.
They got
new quarterback again. I don't have. I'm just not too bullish to have JSN as a top 15 wide receiver. Like he's over guys like Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams, who I think are much safer options, if I'm being honest. What do you guys think? I know Simi likes JSN.
I like JSN, but new quarterback in town. And Darnold thrived with the Vikings. I'm not sure how he's going to look in Seattle. I like JSN's profile, though, just like a slot receiver who's always around the ball. He runs the easy routes,
Facts. Yeah. And then last one, because I know I'm taking a while on this. I can see in Jace's face, he's like, come on, man. Just playing. But no, last one. So a guy that I am bullish on, as I'm going down the list a little bit, and I'm just going to say the name, Calvin Ridley, man. I really like Calvin Ridley. I think he's a great safety net, mature receiver. And again, dude, he had Will Levis last year, but there were plenty of games where he was getting he did well with the volume he was getting. He had 8, 9, 10 catches. And especially with a rookie quarterback, first overall pick, Cam Ward coming in, he's going to be looking for reliable guys. And I think that Calvin Ridley has astronomically, I hope, way more upside with Cam Ward compared to, the whole Will Levis fiasco. And then Treylon Burks, I'm pretty sure, was cut during camp because he got injured. So, it could be the Calvin Ridley show out there. And he's way down the list. I think he's down like wide receiver, ADP 32, which is insane. So I think he could definitely be a top 25, top 20 wide receiver.
I actually like that. Bro, why is I was thinking about Cam Ward's Madden rating. Why is he the first pick in the draft and ranked 73? I could have put him as one of the guys I'm high on in fantasy, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I think he's going to be good for sure. Jay, what do you think?
Yeah, so I'll just start with the guy I'm most, low on this year, who it's such a shame because it's more so like his body of work, what he's done up to this point. It's I think 4 years. He's been like a generational name, almost like people have been really wanting him on their fantasy team. He's been a keeper for a majority of keepers leagues and dynasty leagues, but it's the Chris Olave, man. I wouldn't even touch him. I know he's probably a concussion away from not playing football again, and obviously, like, he's not predicted high this year. But like,
Well, what about at wide receiver 35? Because that's what he's going.
dude,
at
that's what
for
I'm saying.
ADP.
I don't even want him at wide receiver 35. Like, I think there are rookies. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't even play the game with him. Like, I think there's rookies. Like, there's better value at that pick. Go take a shot at, like, the McMillan guy that they right? Isn't that the guy who was drafted by the Panthers?
Yeah, he's wide receiver 30. But I'm just curious. So like the three guys after Olave are Addison, Odunze, and Debo. Are you? I know you're obviously going to take Addison. Are you taking Odunze and Debo over Olave?
Yeah, and if you're playing in a league like us, right, like Dynasty, like I'm looking for rookies in that point. Like I'm not. There's no point. Maybe in a redraft league, I would maybe take a shot at Olave in a late round, but I'm not picking him up. Dude, Spencer Rattler's their quarterback. Like the Saints are going to be horrible this year. I don't even think Olave has over a 20-point game in like the past 3 seasons either in fantasy.
Why would you not take him in Dynasty? He's 25.
Dude, they don't have a quarterback.
About to get Archie, bro.
Go get Garrett Nussmeier. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't play with him because I think there's better options. To your question, Alec.
Fair.
Like, why wouldn't you not take a 20-year-old or 21-year-old, right? Like McMillan or I don't know. The guy for who's the guy that got drafted by the Matthew Golden for Green Bay. Like I think there's other options, Like I'd rather play the risk there than draft Olave at this point.
There's like no denying Olave's talent.
No,
but
for sure.
The concussions are starting to weigh on his his
career.
talent. Like, yeah, exactly.
All right, I don't like it, but continue.
All right, sorry. And then I guess here's a dark horse. If you're not able, I think, right, like to get a top tight end this year, this is a really dark horse. I think you got to look at, filling the spot with Zach Ertz. I think he's going to have a huge year for the Commanders. Really dark horse. He finds the end zone. We're not sure with the McLaurin situation. I'm not sold on Debo. He hasn't been on the field either a lot. I think there's some value there. Don't feel
Go ahead.
Like
Ertz over Pitts and Goddard? Just curious.
Yes, I do, and I like him over like a Kelsey this year too. Like I think if you're looking to fill in your skill positions first, I know you're clowning that. I think if you're looking to fill in your skill positions first, and you're going to wait for a tight end, I think Zach Ertz will be inside top 7 for tight ends. He finds the end zone, bro.
All right, he's ADP 150, just so you know.
That's what I'm saying. That's
All
why.
Right. Hey, I like it. I like it better. I like it better than the Olave one. I'll say that.
Yes, sir. Come on.
You got anything else, or pretty much?
No, I mean, and then obviously, I think an honorable mention here, I think, is Trayvon Henderson for New England. I think Stevenson's fumbling problems and just Vrabel coming in there, changing the culture, and obviously, they drafted Henderson pretty high in the second round, I believe. They're gonna immediately use him. I think he's the most athletic player that they have with Stephon Diggs, getting up there in age. And I mean, you got DeMario Douglas, I think, who also could have a solid year and with year 2 of Drake May and new coaching staff. But yeah, those are Trayvon Henderson's a guy I'm pretty bullish on.
These young RBs are so good, man. I wonder if there's anyone that thinks Trayvon's not going to be good.
Yeah, I know.
Same with Judkins. Like, is there anyone that's not bullish on Judkins? He's so talented.
Yeah.
Except for his battery charge. So if he
Real
can beat
physical
that, man,
back.
yeah, he's got the keys. He's got the keys in Cleveland if he can beat the legal battle.
Dude, yeah, and who is the running back that they drafted in Houston? I think he's kind of someone to look out for too. With
Houston.
Mixon's older. Yeah, I think then they get a running back this year.
In Houston, let me check their depth chart.
I think he is a guy I'm pretty high on because I mean Nick Chubb, dude.
They got Nick
Dude.
Chubb and Mixon, and then Dameon Pierce
Yeah.
still.
Dameon Pierce is hurt.
I don't see
They
any.
drafted
I don't see
Mixon
any
and
rooks.
Chubb.
I think they drafted a
Mixon
running
and
back. No,
They drafted Jokavius
Triple
from
bruh.
Jokavius. I don't even know how to say his name. From Iowa State.
yeah. I think
But,
he's something to
That's what you're talking about,
stash. Yeah, stash on the bench.
Yeah, that's gonna be your boy.
Watch, he's gonna be a Bucky Irving situation.
I know.
Watch
Is he
this.
gonna be another Bucky?
He's gonna be a Bucky Irving situation.
Bucky is
You guys are
crazy,
gonna clown
man.
me week 7. Hey, why did you pick Bucky up off the wire? Now he's a keeper. Joke's on you guys.
Oh man! All right, that was a good segment. You guys want to move into the final segment? My quick.
Yeah,
game?
give us your game. Give us your quick game.
I know this is becoming tradition, man. Just ripping a game, which is crazy. All right, so I've got some options here. Let's do. I mean, obviously, let's keep it NFL related since we're fully in NFL mode. I don't think we've done this one, but we're gonna be guessing, and I mean, guys, we're gonna do 2 strikes. There's gonna be a top 10 list, and we're talking top 10 players. So top 10 players that are active. So most active passing touchdowns. Let me say that. So these are players that are not yet retired, and looking at their career passing touchdowns. There's 10 guys. Simi, let's start with you. Who you like on this list? Top 10. You guys should be able to fill this out.
Rodgers.
Yes, Rodgers is number 1 with 503 passing touchdowns. Jace.
Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford number 2, 377.
Oh, that's a big drop.
It is. The next guy's got 350.
Just gonna say Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes is number 7 with 245. So we've got 1, 2, and 7. Jace.
Daggone. Mahomes is that low? Who's old quarterbacks? Dude, I might make a crazy pool here. Can you give me Joe Flacco?
Yes, sir. Joe Flacco is number 5 with 257.
Come on, Alec.
Nice. So we've got 1,
Well
2, 5, and
done.
7.
This might give me a strike, but Gino.
That's going to be strike 1. Gino's not on the list. But not a bad guess. I just don't think he started enough seasons.
Mahomes being at 7 is what's really throwing me off. Who are old quarterbacks? Are all these starters or no?
No.
Okay.
There's a couple backups on here. I will say that.
Lord, his dude.
Backups that used to be starters, obviously.
Yeah. Russell Wilson.
Yep, Russell Wilson's number 3 with 350. So we need number 4, number 6, number 8, 9, and 10. And Simi
some
has
Jared
1
Goff.
strike. Jared Goff, let's go. Number 8, 222. So we just need 4, 6, 9, and 10.
4, 6, 9, and 10. Kirk Cousins.
Yes, sir. That's number 4, 288. 6, 9, and 10. We've got 1 backup and 2 starters. And
What are you
It's
looking at
getting
over there,
hard.
Alec?
It's getting hard now. I'm looking at the list that we have already.
I would try to think of guys that have started for a while. I know that's kind of
That's what I'm trying
maybe
to do.
maybe sounds dumb to say, but
Striking Kelly Baker.
nah, not Baker. That's gonna be strike 2. Jess.
Give me a
Cook.
Dak Prescott.
Yep, Dak is number
Damn, how did I
9,
not think of that? I'm
213.
cooked.
So we've got one more starter, one more backup. Believe it or not, number 6 is the backup
Yeah, I'm trying to
at
think.
253 touchdowns.
Alec, you're up, brother. Dude, could I make a crazy pool?
Wait. Simi, you got it. Come on.
I might be fully cooked. Jay, pull it.
Andy Dalton as a backup?
Yep, that's number 6.
Let's
253.
go!
Legendary.
Come on.
Who's number 10, guys?
Starter.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a crazy pool. I can't believe that came to me. I was just thinking, I was going across quarterbacks, and then I was starting in AFC North, and then I got to Bengals. And I'm like, oh shoot, Andy Dalton had a solid career start with the Bengals.
Yeah, it was a good poll.
Starter. Can you give us a division? Do we need it? Is it going to be like someone like what? Yeah, I was going to say, is it someone like Lamar or Josh Allen?
Yeah, it's Josh Allen.
Okay.
So nice. Yeah, I thought it was pretty straightforward. I thought Andy Dalton was going to be the hardest one. I don't know if
Jay
I would have
bodied
got
that.
So
I'm
nice
him.
poll. Nice freaking poll.
Let's go, bro.
But that was solid. The game didn't take too long, as usual. We'll say.
Shout out to my elite
time.
ball knowledge.
That elite ball knowledge.
Yes, sir.
I think that's pretty much all I have.
Dude, what team is Andy Dalton even on?
Carolina.
Panthers.
Okay, word.
Come on, man. He had some. He played some games last year.
Come on, Dalton. Andy Dalton. Yeah, it's pretty much all I have. You guys got anything else?
We got preseason starting this week, right?
Yeah, I don't really care.
No, me either.
To be honest about preseason, I don't.
Best bet?
Best
Best bet for us.
Staying away from betting until we're gonna have to hold off betting until like mid-August. Then we'll start looking at week 1.
All right, so this is our first NFL episode of the new season of the 2025-2026 season. Do we want to give Super Bowl predictions here?
Sure. Who you got? Bengals?
No, I'm actually gonna go Rams.
I like it.
Interesting.
Gonna go Rams winning the Super Bowl this year.
I mean, I want to say I'm more gonna throw out like teams that.
No, dude, make a prediction. Don't be a pussy, for lack of better terms. Just make a
Like
prediction.
an actual prediction?
Yes.
I mean, if I'm making an actual prediction, I'll go Chiefs.
All right, we'll revisit it.
But
Front runner.
can I give a dark horse at least?
Front runner.
That's the fun part.
Well, that's
I
what
got
I
two
did.
dark
I don't think
horses.
actually the Rams are gonna win. Like that's just like my.
Oh, then let me say. I
That's
mean,
like
I thought you were
that's
saying
like
like if
my
I have to
pick.
put my money on
That's
it.
my value pick.
Oh, value pick. Okay, well, you didn't frame it like that. So yeah,
Sorry.
value pick, I would say 49ers or Steelers, believe it or not. So that's
All right.
Yeah.
Steelers.
Tomlin from not winning a playoff game to now winning the Super Bowl. Okay.
Yes, sir. Aaron Rodgers, man.
We got a front runner and we got a homer. All right, Alec, your turn.
The Commanders odds I feel like are too good for me to say them.
Dude, 49ers? Really?
Yeah, man.
Why?
I mean, I think they had obviously they've been not historically, but in recent history, very good. We know that they've made it to multiple Super Bowls since in the last 5 or 6 years. They've had 2 Super Bowl appearances, lost to the Chiefs both times. They still have somewhat of the core of their team when you look at Purdy, Bosa, Warner. I mean, those are their guys. You got Trent
CMC.
Williams obviously coming back, CMC. Simi already talked about how he's bullish on him. So, yeah, I
hear
think that
you.
they're a team that people are overlooking that was disarrayed last year.
Yeah. You think Shanahan's a creative enough mind without the weapons at wide receiver to be efficient enough offense to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's more just value, but I do agree. Yeah, the wide receiver fiasco they're going through right now is like the main holdup for sure. But do I think Shanahan's creative enough and an offensive guru enough to make something happen? Of course, man. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool.
I mean, I look at what he's done with getting Brock Purdy and Jimmy G to the Super Bowl.
With weapons, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
They still have Pearsall and Ayuk and Kittle. They'll be all right.
Yeah, Bayuk is coming off a torn ACL.
yeah, I don't know. About
Ayuk's still
Ayuk right
tough,
now.
bro. Still tough.
We'll see.
Yeah. And then real quick, my case for the Steelers. It took me a while to come on board with this, but I mean,
You talked your way into it. I got you.
no, guys. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing out of St. Vincent at the camp, man. It's been some crazy stuff. Looking good, man. That's all I'm gonna say. So I think that, yeah. I mean, this you guys aren't hip yet, but this is, yeah. I mean, this. I mean, I'm just being honest. This defense is crazy.
Want to
It's
make
gonna be good.
want to make a bet that they don't win a playoff game this year? I mean, that
Wait,
should be
is
an
that a
easy bet. You have them going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, do you like the Steelers to make the playoffs?
I mean, that's irrelevant.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Not out of the AFC, no.
Okay.
Pretty,
So they made it with Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph, but now they're not going to make it. I got you.
I think the AFC is better this year. I don't think the Bengals are going to be as bad. They don't make the playoffs if the Bengals aren't historically bad defensively. I think the Dolphins are going to be better this year too. I think
Browns.
no. I think Browns are going to be trash.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I do think that division is going to be the best in football. I mean, 2 years ago it was the AFC North. Last year was definitely the NFC North. But I do think.
And then you got the Chargers, and you got who else out there? You got the Broncos. Like, it's going to be a tough situation for the Steelers to make the playoffs. And then you might be going into Denver week 1. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about Denver, man.
Speaking of Denver, that's my Super Bowl. That's my Super Bowl prediction. It's like
Really?
a dark horse. Yeah, they're plus 2,700 on FanDuel. I really like Denver this year.
Me too.
Bo Nix year 2. Come on.
There you have it, folks.
Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Yeah, but you like the
They're
Steelers.
Yeah, I think there's way better value on the Steelers. You kidding me? I mean, come
True.
on,
Wait, who's y'all's wide receivers?
DK and
Yeah, and who? Who's your wide receiver too?
take it easy, man.
I'm worried about the running backs too.
Yeah, well, no, I think they're
bro. Najee's gone. Thank goodness, man.
Yeah, who did
It's
y'all
time to
draft?
go, man.
Y'all drafted a
We got Caleb Johnson.
Caleb
from
Johnson.
Iowa.
Yeah, I think
And we
he's going
got
to be
Jalen
a
Warren
solid.
still, who I think is a good change of pace.
Caleb Johnson will be good. I think he's someone to look out for in fantasy drafts.
I think what's interesting is I think we have a pretty elite 2 tight end set with Jonnu Smith and Freiermuth. So I could see us running a lot of heavy personnel, a lot of like play action, dump off to tight ends. But yeah, so we have DK, and then we're gonna get to see for the first time Roman Wilson, who we drafted 2 years ago, who was hurt all of last year from Michigan. I don't know if you guys remember him. But he could be our possible wide receiver 2. And then also there's Calvin Austin, who probably is our wide receiver 2, but he's only like 5'8". So I'm like kind of hesitant to say that he's like our wide receiver 2, but he's a speedster. So, I mean, there is going to be a lot on DK, but I do think that Freiermuth, Jonnu Smith 1-2 punch is going to be enough, to be honest. But I do think it's going to be a lot of ugly games, like, 12 to 9.
It snows, bro.
Yeah.
Better hope
it's going to be a lot of like 6-3 halftime scores. Like, it's going to be ugly, but I mean,
you're going to get to a Super Bowl winning 6-3. That's some LSU stuff right there. Some Les Miles LSU.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Great.
But, yeah, man. So, this is a good episode, though. I think we got
I'm pumped for this year, man.
Yeah.
A lot of money to be made.
Dude, there is, man. We got to have like we got to create a betting sheet, man, or something.
Yeah, walk through the betting sheet, our weekly losses.
Yeah, just break it
We're
all
gonna
down.
roll over. We're gonna roll over a bet to all the way to glory.
There we go. Get back to the rollover bet.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do like a Survivor League, like together too.
Yeah, Survivor or like a
For
pick
the
'em
show.
too. Pick 'em with the show.
Yeah, pick them with the show. I mean, we could do, but we also compete in that. Who won Survivor last year? I know Simi was getting smoked.
I did. I
lost
won
like 10 times.
Survivor.
Jace
I
won,
won-
yeah.
I won.
Actually,
Survivor.
maybe Dream might have won.
Oh,
honestly.
Dream was cooking. Dream was cracked. But she
So,
missed
yeah.
a few weeks.
I won.
Beginning.
I won when it was just us in it,
Yeah, the
and
initial.
then we restarted it, and then I think Dream won, but no one
Wait, I
paid
thought.
her.
Oh, you didn't choose Bengals week 1 against the Patriots?
No,
You chose
did
Bengals
not.
against the Commanders, though. And Jay
I still
Daniels let them
won.
up.
I still won. I know I won. Y'all paid me.
Yeah,
I have the Venmo request.
yeah, I'm gonna be locked in this year, man. That shit is annoying.
You say this every year. I'm gonna be
Survivor's
locked in this
crazy.
year. I'm gonna be locked in this year, and then you're at 47% for pick 'em.
Yeah,
J Mart winning.
Dude, I'm not playing with that clown again. Just kidding. I will.
dude, J Mart's so funny. Straight chalk. I don't think he knows the spread thing, but it's
No,
been
he
helping
still
him
doesn't.
out.
win.
He still doesn't
He,
understand.
he doesn't know it. He thinks he's just picking who's gonna win.
Oh man, freaking J Mart.
Man cannot compute the spread.
J Mart's gonna see the episode tomorrow and be like, "Hey," it's so offended, and then he's gonna text us. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, I really have no clue what the spread means."
Oh man, yeah, cool. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching the rerun, drop a like. We're gonna be coming out with somewhat of a schedule soon, so we can, maybe have a day for, maybe a miscellaneous day, and then like a specifically betting day. We'll figure something out and probably share that on the next episode. But yeah, drop a like. Thank you everyone for watching.